Okay, we have a 496-inch pin block Chevy. We dynoed it earlier a couple months ago. Had cylinder heads sent away to get ported. We decked 25 thou off to up the compression ratio and put in a solid roller. So we're hopeful for more power than last time.
All right. We're also going to break it in. Do you want to explain the break-in procedure that we're going to perform?
It's just a roller can, so not a big deal, but we're still going to run it for probably 15-20 minutes. Make sure everything is working correctly. No rollers are slipping, no, etc., etc. So, yeah, that's the deal here.
Okay. We'll get it fired up. Fuel to it first, change the jets, get the carburetor tuned in, and we'll stick the full time in and see what we get. Start changing. I gotta go get some paper too real quick. New plan, start carburetor. Hits on it. Break the motor and you watch what's good, you know, spray the car, screw it, it's always pretty close. Okay, nice brand new 850 Brawler. 950. Oh, I am mistaken. All right, here we go. Hello Kitty. Let's make it happen.
625, and we're just down everywhere a little bit.
We're down everywhere, but we are really rich on this carburetor.
We're pulling more air already though, 851.
That's good. We have more CFM, so we got potential. Yeah, you can pull 2 sizes of jet everywhere. Big test. As the Holly. It's supposed to be bigger. It's not as smooth on our air fuel ratio either, so that's interesting.
Should be staggered, maybe it's not acting.
We should see what's in that.
I already did.
You already looked in it?
Yeah.
What's in it?
It's square 87s.
Yeah, I wrote down what it was.
I did that before I even went to the Brawler. I figured I'll just put the exact same.
Oh, it's all.
850 Holly? What can we say? The old shop car.
That distributor's tight. We haven't backed off. You're aware.
I can double check.
Your
I will double check timing.
lash isn't growing, maybe?
It's possible.
Well, the 850 isn't, or sorry, the Brawler 950 isn't making as good a CFM. Like the air fuel ratio is out to lunch.
Well, the CFM's up though, isn't it? From the 850.
Well, let's go RPM, RPM. So 6100. We were pulling 842.
You can pull it a little more, but make
We're
less.
not atomizing.
Yeah, it's not doing what it should in the motor.
I'm gonna pull some plugs. I want to see if one's got actually in the original.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what's going on. Front, but all we're doing is looking at the electrode and seeing if it's brown, white, black, and it's just a nice brown, so you know it's burning good on the back cylinder. We're just gonna kind of go through it. It's a very old school way of testing, but it works. Looks pretty good. It's the same.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's definitely not different, so that's good. That means that we're burning the same front to back. For some reason, the old Brawler isn't brawling. It's losing. Okay, we're looking. 646 is the best so far with the Brawler. We're gonna put the Holly back on, see if it goes up. The best with the Holly was 650,
649.9.
649.9, and we didn't put any timing to it. So we want to see if those numbers are real or whether it was a fluke. Just want to back it back up, and if it does, perfect. This Brawler has air bleeds on it. You need to get a kit so we can fuck with the air bleeds, or
She needs tweaking.
she needs some tweaking. But if to get it proper, because we're lean right in that area, and it shouldn't be, and it's not like that with our shop carb. Anyways, after that, valve lash, call the guy.
Make one.
this really wasn't supposed to be about Holly versus Brawler, but it just turned out to be that way. The general consensus with the cam swap when we did with the heads, how much horsepower and torque to be gained from...
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So just from going from a hydraulic flat tappet to a solid roller, we gained approximately 55 horsepower and 35 foot-pounds so far.
So
that's pretty much apples to apples. Same compression ratio actually, so that's just pretty much camshaft, a little bit of cylinder head porting.
So that's actually what the whole this was about, was actually the cam swap, but we ended up screwing around with carburetors and it's Holly versus Brawler. But the cam swap and everything was all positive stuff anyways. So there we go. So to go over, this actually is a bigger carburetor in CFM than the 850 that made more horsepower than it. But we are finding on the dyno that we do need a 950 because the CFM that we're pulling through it at 6400, we're using 859 CFM on the 850, so she's out of breath, and we want to take this motor to 7, so we are going to need a carburetor to work, and we're going to get this one to work. Like I said, we just need to order into the air bleed kit, and we'll play around with that, and that's going to be a learning curve, but we're going to talk to the tech guys and understand how these do work, and we'll go from there. But it'll be exciting. We'll see what goes on. We still that's all I got for you today, though. All right, this is the Holly. Start with torque. Started making really nice torque right off the hop actually, but we started at 623 foot-pounds of torque at 4100, and really nice sweep, just 630, 630, 632, 634, 635, 635. Then starts dropping a little bit to 633, and at 5100, 629 foot-pounds, and it still is carrying, it doesn't go under 600 till 5700. For horsepower, at 5900, 653, 653, 654, 654, drop back down to 653, and that's all in between 5900 and 6300 RPM. This motor will go to 7, but we're not going to take it there till the customer comes. To the Brawler, made 624 foot-pounds and did not have a really nice curve at all, just boom, peaked at 4800. Very disappointing. And horsepower at 646 horsepower at 6300, and yet again it doesn't really have a really nice sweep like the Holly. We'll get that figured out. Anyways, cheers.